Hello, friends. Welcome to a new episode of my podcast. My name is Silla, and you find me at Ravelry and on Instagram as Tant Silla. It's only been a week since the last time we spoke, but I felt like recording today, and if you hear something like a dog perhaps or the camera is shaking, it's because my dog is here with me as always. My little sidekick. I'm sitting on the floor, so he's like laying in front of me and just trying to get the attention. Of course. Yeah. What have I been up to lately? We have been sick. Me and the kids have had colds, and it's just been boring, really. None of us has been like really like very sick, but at least sick enough to be home from school. So I've been home with them. Yeah, but it's nice also, of course, to spend extra time together. And I do get some knitting done when we watch TV, for example. Today I'm wearing my Ava sweater by Melody Hoffman. It's knitted in pardon, Gulliver. Sitt. Mammas pojke. Nej. It's knitted in Fru Valborgs BFL Motion. Just like the the sweater I had last week. It's where is it? It's over here. Sluta. Nu är det bra. So, what about knitting? Let's talk about knitting. I can't remember if I showed you this last time or if I hadn't cast it on yet. I might have done. I think I did. Anyways, this is what I've been knitting on mostly this week, and it's called what's it called? It's called Eri by Isabel Kramer. I'm pretty sure now when I say it that we talked about it last week. And this is how far I am now, and it's so beautiful. I'm so happy with this, and it's so much fun to knit this. I love to knit structure and cables. It's really fun. I also like this. Oh, what could it be called in English? Oh, anyways, this stitch, it's really nice. I think it's really fun to knit. So yeah, I'm not even halfway to separating for the body, but that's okay. I enjoy this so much, so I don't mind. But I made so many mistakes in this knitting, or I mean in this pattern. I think that the cables might be, one of them might be a bit shorter than the rest of them, and in one of these sections, either this one or this one, there's also a mistake somewhere. I actually thought about ripping the whole thing out and just start over, but I decided not to. I decided to instead practice on acceptance. Like, okay, that this happened. It doesn't really show, and even if it did show, it doesn't matter. It will still be a very beautiful sweater, and I feel super proud of myself making my own clothes. So yeah, it's hard to practice that acceptance, but I think it's good for us. Too much pressure on us anyways, so at least with our knitting we could be a little nicer to ourselves. Nothing needs to be perfect, okay? You don't need to be perfect. Your knitting doesn't have to be perfect. I think he settled now. I hope he did. So this one I forgot to show you the last time, last week, and this is, I have actually made some notes this time, because I feel like almost all my patterns, the patterns I'm knitting, have the same name, but they, of course they don't. But this one is Eira, so Eri and Eri, Eira. That's where the confusion comes in. But this one is Eira by a designer called November Knits. Nah. Started chewing on my needle. That wasn't very good. Anyways, it's called Eira, and I'm knitting it in a yarn called Alpaca Lean from Rauma Garn, and it's let's see if we have it, 48% baby alpaca, 44% lean, which is flax, I think, in English, and 8% wool. So it is soft, but it really has like a rustic feel to it because of the flax, I suppose. But I think it turns out really nice. It's a very airy yarn. Let's see, I think this is 50, yeah, this is 50 grams, and it's quite a big ball. This is also 50 grams, so you can see. And I think this yarn is also kind of airy. Yeah, I forgot to say that I'm knitting airy. I'm knitting in the Rerum Natura Ulysses, which is 100% merino wool, which I like a lot. But now we're talking about this one, and I'm not sure if I am happy with the neckline, because it feels like it's standing straight up. It doesn't show right now when I just hold the sweater up like this, but yeah, when I've tried it on, it feels like the neck is kind of stiff, but I'm not sure. And I put elastic band inside of it, so we'll see. I might just redo it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see about it. It's no big deal to remake it. It's just I really like this kind of color that is like double. It's a really pretty pattern, I think. I like it. I think these increases are gorgeous. Really nice. This yarn I actually got from Rauma Garn as a gift. And it's really nice to try it. I've only knitted in Rauma Garn's fin ull earlier, so it's nice to try something else. So thank you, Rauma. I feel like I have no memory. Did I show you this last time? I can't remember. It's just a week ago. Maybe it would be good for me to actually write down what I'm talking about, but you know what you have. You know what you get when you come here. So, this is Lyon, a pattern by Petite Knit, and I'm knitting it in Järbo Alpe, which is a Swedish yarn brand, and Alpe is a 100% pure wool yarn, DK weight. It's really nice. It's almost merino soft in my opinion. And this is how far I got. I'm finished with the body, and my daughter Juni has tried it on and it fits her. And now I'm knitting. I started with the sleeves, but I made a mistake. I usually don't use stitch markers to mark where I make the creases on the sleeves, because I'm pretty good at reading my knitting, I guess. But this time I'm not. It might be because it's white and black stripes, so I get a bit confused. I can tell there's a decrease here on this row, but I have forgot to make it like here. So I'm not entirely sure what to do now, if I should just make a decrease where I am at the moment and then go on with it. That's how I usually do it. You know, acceptance. Yeah, we'll see. It's just that I really want the second sleeve to be the same as this one, so I need to make the same mistake again. Will I remember? Maybe I could put 2 markers on the decreases that actually make, one here and one up here, so I remember to do it on the second one. We'll see. It's a really nice knit. I like it. I'm running out of projects here. It won't be as long as the last episode, that's for sure. I don't have as much to talk about. I have no completed projects either since last time. I have been knitting on my hat. It's a brown Kajsa hat. A design by Sara Stark, Blackbird Knits on Instagram. But it's not so fun to show. It's just like, you've seen it. So here's my other stripy project that I'm also on the sleeves. Maybe it was this one that I forgot to show you last time. I looked at the bag and thought about that it could be that, but anyways, this is Lorette, and it's designed by a woman named Nadia, and I can't pronounce her surname, so I don't. Her last name, I mean, but she's called NCL underscore knits on Instagram. So. But it's really, really nice. It's fun to knit this lace section, and then it's a raglan. I made the body a bit longer than I usually do. I like to make my sweaters cropped. And this is how far I am on the first sleeve. I had dinner and a nice evening with my friend Lisa last week, and I brought this one to knit, but I ran out of the brown yarn, so I didn't bring another yarn ball. Why didn't I? Why didn't I? I don't know. But here they are. Anyways, I'm knitting it in Sandnes Garn Tynn Per Gynt, which is a 100% Norwegian wool, and it's really, really lovely. It is, let's see, 205 meters on 50 grams, so it's a fingering weight. It's really nice, and I enjoy knitting this. I enjoy knitting stripes. It's it never gets boring with stripes, because you just knit and then there's a stripe, and then you knit and there's a stripe. I like it. So yeah, I'll come pretty far on this one, halfway at least. I have kind of short arms since I'm kind of short. So that's good. That's all my knitting this week. That was Iris, who left the house. I heard her coming up the stairs, and she was really quiet as a mouse. That's sweetheart. Oh, I guess we just have to say goodbye now then, since I don't have anything else to show you. I feel very inspired at the moment. It's fun to knit. I'm really happy about that, because getting in those, I don't know what it's called, but when you don't knit, it's horrible. So it's good to have the knitting community, isn't it? To get you back. I always get so inspired when looking at other podcasts as well. Instagram is fine, but just seeing the things that people knit in person is even more inspiring, I think. So I'm now I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my break. I'm working from home today, so I ate my lunch very fast and decided to sit down and talk with you. Maybe watch some podcasts while I do some knitting. Well, thank you so much for coming here. I do hope you are well, and I see you next time. Bye.